Hey guys, I'm here to watch the Sojourn cinematic. It is finally here and is actually available in-game, which is interesting and kind of exciting prospect that they're going to be starting to put these cinematics in the game very easy to access. We've known the Sojourn cinematic has existed for, I think, a year and a half, 2 years at this point, so it's going to be interesting to finally watch it. I know it leads into the PvE coming in on August 10th, and I'm excited to see how it all relates to each other with Sojourn specifically. So without any further ado, let's get started. So yeah, it's right here. Let's jump in. Oh. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Oh man, her sweater. Oh, and there's Murphy. She looks so cozy. I love it. Oh, she noticed somebody behind her. Croissant, croissant, croissant.
Huh. Agent Tremblay.
Oh, they know each other.
Tell me about it. I know it hasn't been 3 months. May I? Murphy! Who's my good girl?
Oh.
I don't understand it. She's usually a very good judge of character.
Yeah.
Oh, some photos.
We all have our blind spots.
Canadian Special Forces and Overwatch.
Thanks.
Oh, Murphy has little
For official
robot
purposes,
leg
Are you
assistants.
Vivian Chase, former rank of captain in Overwatch, call sign Sojourn?
I am.
And have you been in compliance since the Petrosac terminated Overwatch's charter? No vigilante activity?
Oh, so they're checking up on
Let's
people.
just get there.
Interesting.
Intercepted this a while back. Just broke the encryption.
Ooh.
I take it you saw it already.
Then you know that I didn't respond. I have a good life now, Noah. It's clean, simple.
Right. But how could you ignore that? Heck, I was inspired. And those are your people out there, violating the Petrus Act. Am I supposed to just trust that you're not?
Murphy, down.
Just let him have it.
Croissant's getting cold.
You
Croissant, croissant,
have a
croissant.
presence in the area, yes?
Let him have it.
Hear anything about an underground Omnic insurgency? Last night, my unit was investigating an extremist cell with ties to Null Sector. Got more than we bargained for.
Oh.
But then something.
Are those
someone
Omnics or droids?
happened.
Because those are two different things. Oh! That's our girl.
Without that person,
Oh, he
my team might
recognized
have
her.
died. I might have died. But I have to do my duty. So you need to account for your whereabouts last night.
Got an
I
alibi?
don't know what to tell you.
Just at
I was
home.
home with Murphy.
Yeah. What a dick, though,
Here's the thing,
to
though.
to be saved and then recognize and then try to rat her out.
I found this after the raid. Slug
Bullet.
from an Elkington Kelvin 87 railgun.
Mm.
Same model you used in Overwatch. I never told you this, but I joined the agency partly because of you. Testifying at the Petrus hearings. Doing what you thought was right.
So she also testified against Overwatch, just like Mercy did. Because I've always been interested in the people who testified against, why they've changed their minds.
The Overwatch I joined was about raising the world up. Making it a better place. But by the end, we lost sight of our mission. I don't regret what I did, but it was the hardest decision I ever made. Do what you think is right, Agent Tremblay.
Alright, basically be like, hey, you make the decision. Gonna arrest me or what? That's, Is there an attack from Null Sector? Oh, yeah, there is. The Toronto mission.
Last night's raid. The insurgency. It's all connected.
All right. Ooh, she has backup legs. Wait, that's actually sick as hell. Bro, she straight up has a bat cave for her house.
Null Sector. Agents in the van. Secure the streets at Beverly and Queen. Wait, what? Rooftop, I need bird's eye views.
Oh, she has a full team.
Who is that? Tremblay, are you there?
Oh.
This is Tremblay. Do what she says. She's our best hope. Vivian. Orders, Captain?
Stay on the comms. We've got a city to save.
Oh, that's the end. Okay. So probably with the PvE mission, we're going to pick up right there. That's exciting. That was a great short. I've been really interested in seeing more animated shorts that are connected, and this is very obviously going to lead into the PvE mission for Toronto. And getting that continuation of story is something I've been very excited about Overwatch 2 in general. While there's some things that have been canceled and on the wayside, this is still something that I was really interested in, the storytelling overall. It was cool seeing Sojourn very casual, and then seeing her go into battle mode. Like, she straight up, her house is a bat cave, but it's her house. It was nice to see Murphy after hearing about him for so many voice lines. Sojourn's house is lovely. Just the overall set design, like, it's very classy and comfy somehow at the same time. I like that this has a very casual start, and then we find out that he's here to check up on her because he recognized her weapon being used at the scene of, not the crime, well, I guess it is a crime. I'm very interested about this flashback to the previous night. He says Omnic insurgency, so that means there are some Omnics on their side of Null Sector, because for those who don't know, a lot of the droids that you face in PvE missions are just that, droids. They're not actual Omnics. They're not sentient, which does help with the moral ramifications of fighting them. But I am interested to see more of like Omnics who are on the side of Null Sector. Obviously, Ramatra being the leader of Null Sector, I would assume he's more willing to put droids in the line of fire than Omnics. So it's interesting to see what kind of Omnics are taking up arms actively in fights. The pacing of the short is really well done. Like, from the storytelling, the slow build of tension until it's like, hey, I'm going to arrest you, and then deciding against it when Null Sector attacks. while this won't have the emotional punch of some of the other shorts like The Last Bastion or Honor and Glory, this one, knowing that it's going to be continued, makes it really well and worth the watch for me. So while this animated short by itself in a vacuum won't be like probably the greatest or even towards the top, the fact that it's going to lead into even more and I know the story is going to be continued that makes it super interesting for me. I am interested to hear more about people who testified against Overwatch, why exactly they testified against it. I mentioned in the reaction Mercy also testified against Overwatch, and I would like to see the build up into why and then why they changed their minds. Like, did Winston's recall message just happen to change their mind, or what else happened to them in the span of time that made them think, no, now is the time for Overwatch to return? I also appreciate knowing that Sojourn can turn on and off the blue eyes. I much prefer her design with the brown eyes, but the fact that it's like a tactical thing and like blue technology kind of design aspect makes it a lot cooler. Yeah, this scene is so cool. Her house is incredible. The fact that she has backup legs and torsos to change out, super rad. Like, she has her stuff together. Also, I didn't realize these aren't her people during the reaction. She's just hacking in essentially into their comms. But yeah, they better listen to her because she knows what she's doing. Also, I'm calling it now, there's gonna be a skin of that black suit, maybe in the battle pass or in the shop in season 6, because that seems like something they would do. Yeah, now that he knows, she didn't even bother to cover her identity. She's like, well, I've been found out, time to go save the city. That was my reaction to the Sojourn cinematic. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did. And if you like content like this, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out a lot. All right, I'll see you guys later. Until next time.